Great weekend of sports. The USA on the verge of perhaps being number one in World Baseball Classics. And the NCAA releases its men's and women's brackets. Who do you have to win? We're going to talk about it here on the Chain Gang Sports Show.
We want to give a big shout out to the U.S. News and Entertainment Network for producing this show. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date.
Oh, I tell you what, big weekend of sports. We say it every Monday because it's true. Tom, Courtney, welcome once again. I tell you what, on a Monday morning, everyone's looking like, refreshed, and I hope that's the case for you. But
it's all good, brother. It was a great weekend.
Yeah, got through another one, right?
Yeah, great weekend.
And we had, basketball, of course. This is the best time of year. We were talking about it before going on. What's missing? Dick Vitale. He used to get a lot of FaceTime this time of year.
Yeah, no, and you can feel it. It's different without him. He's he's that guy. Yeah. PTP, baby.
Oh yeah, so many catchphrases and everything.
Oh yeah,
coming
so
from
many.
Him. So what did you think about the World Baseball Classic? You guys got a chance to look at some of that? I know I did.
Yeah,
I was very impressed by the pitching.
I think Karaoke Courtney, you rooting for the USA? You picked the USA.
Oh yeah, definitely the USA.
Oh yeah,
They got it in the bag.
Not going out.
She's so confident. They got it in the bag. I think Paul Skeens is. Did you see the interview after the game with Skeens with what's his name?
Did you notice that?
Oh my gosh, he was literally up to his belt line. I mean, he just came up to his belt.
You know what? It was like that last night. It was a night of mismatches between announcers and players.
Yeah,
Paul Skeens is 6'6", and then there's poor Ken Rosenthal. Somebody give him some. And he has, some of those shoes they used to wear back in the disco era. Well, he's listed at 5'5", but I think he left his legs in the dugout because he came out there and
he literally was like this.
Well, I've been in that position covering the Heat where everyone is like, but that was, and it says he's only like a 13 inches taller. But come on now. You get a...
Wait a second. They were saying that Skeens was only 13 inches taller.
Well, he's 6'6". Rosenthal listed at 5'5". And if you caught SportsCenter last night, you also saw Carol Peck, who was a former coach in college basketball.
Standing on the set. Yeah,
6'4".
Yeah.
And there, Trevor Scales looks like he was standing in a manhole.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, hello, look, boss, the plane. What is that all about? It's so obvious on camera. They got to do something. They used to do it in motion pictures. They probably still do. They used to film Sylvester Stallone, from the ground up to make
Tom
him
Cruise
look
too. They had to bring him up. They had to put him on boxing.
Yeah, they need to get some of those motion picture tricks on set and on the field too.
And the reality is, Sylvester Stallone did walk past me. We were ringside for George Foreman, Jerry Cooney. That was a nightmare. But there goes Tom. I mean, Sylvester Stallone walked right by me. He was under my, like at my nose. I'm like.
I feel the pain. I'm only 5 feet.
Oh. But a large 5 foot. No, with that voice of yours, you could Karaoke Courtney. You got the voice.
Put it this way, it brings to mind way back in the day, the late great Howard Cosell said of.
Here we go.
Of the great Broadway star Joel Grey, he called him. He brought Joel Grey up into the skybox, the broadcast booth, and he said, "It's the diminutive equestrian." And I thought, wow. That actually kind of is very descriptive. That's the way Cosell would say, you're a bit short, you know?
Do I hear Howard Cosell? Yeah, I think so. But I think it's really Howard Kojong. Really, Howard Kojong. Yep.
Yeah, jockey.
You're a jockey. Equestrian.
Are you a jockey?
Yeah.
You are a jockey.
But hey, Rosenthal doing the fine job out there. I don't care.
Even his bow tie, did you notice that was like a mini one?
Yeah.
I mean, he had tattoos.
That was suggested by a producer, I believe.
No, the bow tie I don't mind.
And he kept it. He kept wearing it.
But if it's a normal size bow tie, so the guy from TBS, Ernie. Yeah.
Yeah, that bow tie was something that Harry Styles would be proud of wearing. Let me tell you, that thing was huge. But
going back to Skeens, who was
going back to Skeens, 2-0 in the World Baseball Classic. Now he's done.
He did not want that ball to come out of his hands either. I thought it was a premature pull, but
in the fifth inning.
Yeah.
I believe it was. He pitched 4 and one thirds.
But the bullpen did what they're supposed to do. How about Bednar? Yankee
Came in the
comes
clutch.
in and he does he does it all. He did it. He's done it the last 2 games.
Right.
Created a problem for himself. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. That's like, oh boy, we're in trouble.
You can call
And then he
him.
just came on throwing gas. What do you think? Throwing gas?
Yeah, he was good.
Well, Bednar, he works well in that situation.
Yeah.
Some players
I don't
respond.
like it. Yeah, I know.
It almost
you're right.
goes back to how we label certain players in sports, killers. You got to be a killer to go out there in the clutch, and you have runners at 2nd and 3rd, no outs, and try to, correct everything.
Yeah.
It was a great night, but it ended poorly because that call, the strike,
the 8th pitch. Yeah, that was definitely. I mean, you know what? Okay,
bad.
I get it. A lot on the line to have an umpire hold the game in his hands or to be decided by any just like basketball, that late foul, something like that. But
right.
And that was it. You know what? And then they went to ask him. Did you see the post game interview when they had the closer and they had Skeens out there asking? Thank you. Got the old finger for banging on the table again.
Mason Miller.
But they asked him, Mason, that pitch is going to be talked about, and they got up and they left. They didn't answer. I'm like, boys,
Had enough.
Yeah, and there were
That's
some
what it
other
was.
calls though too. But let's be fair though, the umpires have a tough job to stand back there with the pitches coming in as fast as they are, and the movement on that.
And it's not going to be for long, which I don't like.
They got the ABS in major leagues.
It's starting in
this
the
year.
minor leagues this year, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and probably in 2029 they're going to have it in the World Baseball Classic.
Okay, I don't want to see it. I still think the human element is a big part of what we should be doing.
The human element.
Yeah, don't you agree?
Well,
no, you like to see the electronic? I mean, it does well for tennis.
The human element is fine as long as you're not being
or like
obvious,
the non-calls and the pass interferences for New Orleans. 2 years ago.
Absolutely. By the way, we appreciate everyone who is watching the Chain Gang Sports Show. Give us a like, a follow, share, and subscribe. And I tell you what,
What about you?
So much to talk about. We got the Thursday show coming up 6 to 7. That's a live show, and we'll have karaoke Courtney here.
She's
Tom
gonna sing
and I.
again? You gonna sing again?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
We'll
there
be
we go.
taking calls. We'll be taking emails.
Yes.
And communicating.
I think we're
with
even bringing food on. I think we're gonna get Terra Novas to donate some pizza and garlic knots and give them a strong rating.
Well, that's true. We don't just have an
You ever
appetite.
had their knots?
The knots?
As
No, I have
Italians
not.
would say minchia. It's that good.
Well, we'll have to do that. By the way, we have a new sponsor on board, Victor's Tile Plus. Victor's Tile Plus is a family-owned and operated installation company. They're out there in Bunnell. You can check out their showroom at 3335 North State Street. I'm going to be checking it out. I'm going to go over there and see all things tile.
That's it.
Because if you need something redone, you want to pick that stuff out.
You want Victor?
What's that?
And you want to call Victor?
Oh, yeah, you got to call Victor. You got to talk to the man.
That's it.
And if Victor's not in, well, then I'm sure there's somebody else quite capable.
Yeah, no.
Of taking
we
care
thank
of it.
Victor for doing this. It's a big part of how our show is successful.
Yeah, once
we
again,
appreciate it.
yeah, Victor's Tile Plus. Good to have them on board. Terra Novas, and you say food possibly on Thursday. I guess I won't eat the majority of the day before doing the
definitely
show.
don't do that. They got. I tell you what, they rival. There's some good pizzerias. New York pizzerias here in Palm
No,
Coast.
Terra Novas takes the win.
Yeah, that agree.
Definitely.
Karaoke getting in there with the pizza ratings.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Hey, so just to sum things up, World Baseball Classic resumes. It's Venezuela taking on Italy today. And if that's, I believe, an 8 o'clock start, I'll go ahead and say it. It's on Fox Sports 1, not on Fox. If
Fox
you put it on
plugger.
Fox at 8 o'clock, you're going to get a whole different kind of programming.
Yeah.
But Fox Sports 1, there is a difference. USA just waits to see who wins. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I'd go with Venezuela because, remember, it was Italy that beat USA last Tuesday. It's hard to imagine. It's been almost a week. 8-6, the final score.
Yeah, and that game was over really early. I mean, they were out 8-0 into the 5th or 6th is when the U.S. started finally putting up some runs.
Yeah, they came back, but it was a little bit too late.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing about last night's game. that play when Judge threw out Tatis at third.
Oh,
Was that a howitzer?
that was a key play, right?
You know why? Because it happened again, and this time Tatis didn't go, and John Smoltz said he had PTSD from the last time he got thrown out. He wasn't taking that chance again. I mean, that throw was so on the money.
It was intimidating.
I love a big assist from the outfield. I love somebody throwing somebody out.
That throw came in at like a little over 95 miles an hour.
From right field.
From right field. Pretty impressive. Yeah. And accurate. I mean,
Dead on. Ball, what was it? I was going to say balls on. 6'7", having a position player at 6'7", it's still awkward to watch. But, I mean, he's just amazing. Oh, he's a Yankee, by the way. Just in case you didn't know.
Well, Bednar. Yeah, the Yankees have a nice connection there.
Yeah, the producers scowling.
They're doing all right, representing the Yankees well out there. So again, I'm going to say, hey, I'm pulling for Venezuela. I don't know. The Italy team, though, the Italian team is a fun team with the espresso and the dugout. And it's a beautiful
The Armani suit.
Yeah, the Armani suit.
I think it's fantastic.
And they're in the right city for that. Pat Riley probably is taking notice.
And Savelli, the coach, was in the Yankee organization a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's that?
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to root against Italy. I root for them in the World Cup because we don't show up in soccer.
Right. A lot of strikeouts, though, too, by Team USA, striking out a lot. And Bryce Harper, he hasn't.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah. Did you see him get annoyed when the guy ran out of the baseline and towards him? Yeah. But, I mean, Bryce Harper hasn't showed up. There's been a couple guys. I was glad to see Gunnar Henderson, Bobby Witt. They're batting, and it's that kid Terang. He's the one that's batting 450. He's the best. Yeah, and Judge is hitting.
Yeah, that was another key moment. Remember the double play, and he dropped it.
Oh,
but he got
I thought that was going to be big.
Yeah,
did he get the out at second?
Yeah, but I thought they were going to,
So did I. Because the way
Pujols
Pujols did this, I thought that. See, when they do it in basketball, like that means they want to run it back. I guess this means just keep playing.
Yeah.
In baseball.
Well, you know what? Good action down there at Lone Depot Park in Miami. There, it might be the best crowd that they're going to see there for a while.
Do you know that Venezuela showed out in the Japan Venezuela game, and they said that the game last night was going to be Dominican dominated crowd over the USA, which bothers me in Florida. That's happening.
Right.
But it is
how do they say?
Latin feel down south.
Yeah.
You know that. You're
down in South Florida? Yeah. Absolutely.
Miami guy.
South Florida is more like Latin America now with the banking and everything.
When I first came to Florida, I was a sales rep down there, and I was looking at streets. I'm going, oh, where am I? I must have made a right turn and I've crossed the Gulf or something because the street signs were in Spanish. The McDonald's signs were in Spanish.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I couldn't believe it.
You could have written a song and people could have done it at Karaoke Courtney's venue there. The song could have been titled, I Got Stuck on Cayocho Boulevard or something, sort of,
Courtney, you know that tune?
Yeah.
You do? I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Skeens 2-0. Mason Miller got a second save.
Mason Miller hasn't given up a hit or anything.
They're fabulous.
Yeah.
And, that was the first time. What was it? There was a Dominican Republic had scored like 10 runs, I think.
Yeah, they've got the most home runs, most everything offensive.
Powerhouse.
Yeah.
The 2 home runs yesterday. That was, when you had Gunnar Henderson.
Back to back, and then Roman Anthony. There he is. There's a Red Sox sighting. Roman Anthony.
Yeah, Roman Anthony.
He's playing well. There we go.
Yeah, good team effort out there, but I'd like to see Team USA get some more runs. They were out hit yesterday 8-7. But the game kind of just, I don't know, it was exciting. Big plays, but it's not the high-scoring game you really thought it would. Even color analyst John Smoltz really thought prior to the game it would be higher scoring.
Yeah, no, nobody saw a 2-1 game. Nobody.
Yeah,
I didn't think that we could shut them down like that, but it was great. It was good.
And, hey, wasn't it good, the panel out there, Big Papi, Derek Jeter.
A-Rod.
Yeah, A-Rod.
Yeah.
Along with Kevin Burkhardt, of course.
Yeah, they've been there they've been together, I think 3 years now. They're fun. Talk about quality. That's the who's who. That could be a Mount Rushmore.
It could. It's always interesting to hear Big Papi. So, that's some of the highlights there. But Perdomo, he's going to be upset for a long time looking at that strike. And and
the one before that, too, there was another low ball that was questionable. Oh, on Soto. Punch
Juan Soto.
And you know Juan Soto, he owns that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen a baseball player that had such control of the strike zone. He really does. I mean, he has some eye. When he was with the Yankees, it was,
And one other thing, just to wrap things up on the
phone.
World Baseball Classic, you had Tyler Rogers come in with that submarine pitch. That's the weirdest.
double play, though.
Yeah, double play.
Got a double play.
But that's only like 16 inches off the ground.
16.
When he releases
I couldn't believe he actually goes. He
Goes
goes lower.
deep.
He goes.
goes deep.
Yeah.
I think when he's throwing that, he's pulling up some weeds at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah.
He's so low.
So Quisenberry was I remember him doing
Right.
it first, but now this guy here, he's
Kenta Colby
Kenta Colby.
with the
That's true.
Pirates. Yeah.
We are
You don't see
family.
it. It's something to take note of because I could never throw a ball like that. There'd be more guys getting beaned out there.
Brother, when you play baseball at a young age, like I did, I emulated everybody. I had the Louis Tiant spin. I had the Kenta Colby come down from under. I did it all.
Look at that. Kenta
Yeah.
Colby. I wasn't going too far back then for you on that.
No, we are family.
Yeah, there
Willie
you go.
Stargell and
That's right. The Pirates over
Dave
the
Walker.
Orioles.
I could do the whole. You want me to give you the whole?
Remember Steve Nicosia beating up
Bill
on
Matlock.
a fan? Remember? Because they won that
That's right.
in Baltimore. It was 4-1 the final score in that game. It was Cosell and Keith Jackson
That's right.
was the
Yeah.
announcing.
And the infield for the
tandem.
Pirates was Madlock, Berra, Phil Garner, Willie Stargell.
It's amazing, isn't it?
You
Because
can remember that? I
back
can't
then,
remember where my keys are.
You could
Never.
you could remember lineups for years, for decades nearly, back in the day before free agency. All right, NCAA brackets, the men's and women's bracket came out. The women get started on Wednesday, I believe it is, Tuesday. You got that first four competition
I don't
coming
like
out.
that.
68
I don't like it.
teams. You don't like it?
You like it?
It's all right.
It's all right. You're easy going.
St. John's, your team.
Red Storm, baby.
Some people are saying they may give Duke.
So here's what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Courtney and I talked about this. St. John's was ranked 1 in the Big East tournament. Connecticut 2. In the regular thing, St. John's was ranked 16, UConn 4. Why was St. John's ahead of them and 3-point underdogs and then whooped them? And now they go into the big bracket.
Yeah, the region.
UConn's 2, St. John's is 5. Why is that? Why was St. John's 1 in the Big East? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's now haven't they won the Big East now 2 times in a row?
Yeah, but I mean, I
but
guess.
why do they get seeded the way they do?
And then get
What are the
reseeded
metrics?
back into the big bracket, and
Yeah.
St. John's goes back below UConn. I just thought it was weird.
Well, you know what, St. John's,
Write a letter.
they may do very well. They're saying if Duke doesn't win, it might be St. John's that ends
Jay
up being-
Billis has Michigan State. Wait, you know what?
Michigan
3 of us.
State.
Yeah, Michigan State. He has them winning it all. A lot of people picking Arizona because Arizona's big. They're big and long. They
Right.
got a lot of big guys. Duke's got, they're the number 1 overall, but they're Cameron Boozer and not much more. I think it's all Boozer, but I think the 3 of us will do a bracket. We'll talk about it on the show. We'll
Yeah,
each pick
on
one
Thursday's live show, 6
Yeah.
to 7,
and see who wins.
Chain Gang Sports Show. We'll
Dollar,
have
everybody put up $1.
We'll have a little game.
There you go. You're putting up $1.
I'm putting up a buck.
and Karaoke Courtney will be talking to people calling in, giving their thoughts
Oh, yeah.
on the
Definitely.
subject.
Yes, please like, subscribe, view,
That'll go.
share.
That's it.
Deal.
Keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate it. Checking us out
Yes.
on Mondays and Thursdays with
Not
the
just
live
checking
show.
us out, viewing us.
Viewing. Well, you're viewing us, so that's why we go ahead and say we appreciate the like, follow,
I knew
share.
that was coming. I was waiting for the finger to go crazy.
Hey, but you know what? We've got maybe Arizona. I think Arizona. I'm going to go
you?
with Arizona. It's the top 4. What is Arizona, Duke? It's Michigan,
and Houston.
and Houston. Well,
No,
no, not Houston. I don't believe it's Houston. Arizona,
Houston.
Michigan, Duke, and
Houston, we have a problem.
yeah, Houston. We have Houston is the problem. Let's see, Florida. How
Florida,
can I forget?
that's who the 4th one is.
Because that's Karaoke Courtney's team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prior to going on, I think you said Florida, right?
Yep, Florida. They got it in the bag.
To repeat.
She's got everything in the bag.
Everything. That's a
What's in
big
this
bag,
again?
too. That's a big bag. She's got a
You know it's
Santa
probably
Claus
Coach.
bag.
You
with
know
her.
it's Coach because she's bougie.
Yeah.
I
well,
just like nice things.
The definition of bougie?
well,
I like things.
Well, you bet your Shabuzi that
Yeah.
she's going with Florida. I'm going to go with Arizona.
All right. You guys got that.
What
I'm
say
going with
you,
St. John's.
Tom? What say
Frank
you?
Viola.
Frank Viola?
St. John's.
St. John's.
I'm going
St.
with
John's with the upset.
I am. I'm taking him. Rick Pitino has said in his 52 years of coaching, this is the best group culturally he's ever had.
You're
He's
a
never seen
believer.
anything. I'm a believer.
Well, I can't
New
say.
York in the house.
I can't say it's far fetched.
Queens, New York.
New York.
Don't make fun. Oh, that's right. You're from Boston. You
Yeah,
park
I'm
your
from-
car.
I parked the car in the harbor.
There you go. She parks the car in the harbor. Figures Boston people would park their car in the harbor.
Hey, the St. John's Red Storm takes on Northern Iowa. The
a tough game.
Panthers at the Ahas Arena in San Diego.
Oh wow, they shipped us out
Going all
west.
the way out to San Diego. That's on Friday.
What was
a
with my voice?
7:10 p.m. start. I know you'll be tuning in.
Oh yeah.
And hey, by the way, my Miami Hurricanes, well, what can I say? They're going to take on Missouri also on Friday in St. Louis.
Is that a 7? Oh, we playing St. Louis.
And
In
you're
Missouri.
taking on Missouri. Yeah.
No, we're taking on Missouri in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Either way, it's St. Louis, Missouri.
Going to be like an away game for sure out
Yeah.
there for the Canes.
Yeah, we're geographically very strong on this show. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, on the women's side, it's UConn, UCLA. UConn 34-0, and UCLA.
34-0.
Yeah, they've only have lost one. They've won 25 straight. So I think UCLA, the Bruins, the Lady Bruins.
Yeah, 25 straight's impressive, but so's 34.
right.
And
But they're on a roll.
I'll give the New Englanders a little props here. I mean,
New
UConn is a dominant. I got a standing ovation. UConn is, they're the defending champs, aren't they? Yeah, and the clap.
Yeah, UConn.
It's all for UConn.
Gino, yeah.
Gino
got
Auriemma,
that
I think
team.
he's 80.
What's that?
Gino's 80, right?
If he's not 80, he should be. Yeah, he's been around a long time. Many championships. He's like the ladies' equivalent to Coach K over there at Duke. And, of course, Texas and South Carolina also among the top four.
You know, South Carolina. I mean, what can you say? She's always Dawn Staley. I love Dawn Staley. If you don't love Dawn Staley, you got problems.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an advocate for both women. She was a big supporter of Caitlin Clark when they were coming against her because this was the only reason she was having success was because she was white, and it was good to see Dawn Staley come to her back because Lord knows that what's her name, that the one from LSU that I can't stand, the rebounder.
Oh, yeah.
She has never had a nice thing to say, and she's just not a nice person.
Well, you know what? As we come down into like the toward the end here of our Monday morning show, also want to once again we want to welcome Victor's Tile Plus. They came on board last week with us, and you can check them out over in Bunnell. Check out their showroom at 3335 North State Street. Have you been by there? Because I'm going to go by there.
Yeah, no,
today.
definitely going. I thought we should. Yeah, I think popping in to thank him would be a nice thing to do, a good gesture, and I think I will do that.
Yeah, they're a family owned.
What's that?
Go in as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
go in
three
as
of
a
us.
team.
Do this
We
as a
should-
team.
Yeah.
We'll put the eye black on and everything.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Baby. I
Absolutely.
live by that.
Yeah,
Teamwork-
that's Victor's Tile Plus. They're a family-owned and operated installation company. Go ahead and check them out. Again, that's 3335 North State Street. Over in the NBA yesterday, the Pistons, they end up losing. They're losing a little more.
Thank goodness. And the Knicks are what? Only 5 back.
Knicks are trailing Boston by a game, and they're about 5 back.
Yeah,
in
I think
Detroit,
with them
but about
winning
16
yesterday, Detroit losing, it's now 4 back.
Yeah. You got 16 games left. Anything can happen.
And the Knicks were 14-point favorites going into last night's game against Golden State. Now, no Curry, no anybody. Porzingis, everybody's out for Golden State. They really went with a lot of bench people. But the Knicks were favored by 14, and whenever they're favored by 14, definitely take the underdog because the Knicks never cover.
Yeah. The
Just
Knicks.
a little gambling thing. I thought.
Knicks come up with a win against, I'm going to call them, the Warriors. They're not the same team,
No.
But
Even Draymond Green is. I mean, they have nobody.
yeah, they have
literally.
nobody. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. There are about 16 games left for most teams. And over in the NHL, your Rangers on a 4-game winning streak, along with the Dallas Stars. That's the hottest teams in the NHL. I thought we'd never say that at any point.
Definitely not this year. We sold the team away. We gave everybody away but Shesterkin, and that's only because they have him for a big contract for a long time. But it's a little too late for the Rangers. They're 20 games out or whatever.
45-year-old Denny Hamlin ends up winning in Las Vegas yesterday.
Team Jordan.
Yeah.
That's Denny Hamlin is part of the ownership with the Jordan Racing.
That what is it? Tyler Reddick. Now he finished, I think, I want to say 13th yesterday. He didn't have a good, but he is like number 1 and Bubba Wallace number 2 in the standings right now.
Wow.
In
Is
NASCAR.
Bubba Wallace number 2?
It's all about where you finish.
I agree.
Have
I
to
know
win.
that. Yeah, but I didn't.
And Hamlin's in 4th. So
Denny Hamlin, he races for Gibbs Racing, doesn't he?
Right, Gibbs. Denny Hamlin's with the Gibbs Racing team.
But Denny Hamlin is also part owner with.
He's
Jordan.
got some ownership.
Jordan,
there.
what is it? Something Hamlin Racing.
Hamlin, I'm trying to think of how that just, what was it, 23XL or something in the racing team?
Yeah.
We'll have to take a look at that. We'll have to get Karaoke Courtney to research that for us on Thursday as we preview the weekend. Hey, in Formula One racing, now check this out.
Oh, boy.
I got to talk to Karaoke Courtney about this.
She doesn't want to even hear Formula.
Kimi Antonelli comes up with the win in Shanghai, China, winning the Chinese Grand Prix. 19 years old.
I know. Did you see his face?
19 and 200.
He looks 14.
Days.
He looks 14.
Yeah. It's amazing.
He's Italian, so we age well.
So at 19, I see some of these people out there driving. Oh, man, forget about it. But he's out there racing these cars, $1 million cars.
Million. I couldn't believe the numbers.
Millions. Just the engine alone could be $1 million. I mean, it's crazy.
It is.
And he ends up winning it. By the way, up the street, Ponte Vedra Beach, the TPC. Oh, man, that's always a great turn. The crowd was lively out there.
Florida brings it out.
Yeah.
Florida definitely. Florida definitely brings it out. We. Oh yeah. So. Like, do you think somebody just showed me something?
Hey, yeah. Let's talk about let's talk about the event on Saturday, the 18th, real quick.
That's it.
Before we wrap things up.
There's no better golf outing. There is. It's a challenge for you guys to bring out the best foursome in Flagler County. That's a nice. You think about that. If you're a competitive person, to say that you're the best foursome in Flagler County for a full year of bragging rights, because you can try to defend it next year. But,
and you get a trophy.
Yeah, we love trophies.
Yeah.
It's not a participation trophy. It's a winning trophy.
Right.
You know, that participation stuff. I have no time for that. But yes, April 18th, it is at Pine Lakes Golf Course. We need signups by April 11th. I was out there passing out flyers to everybody by myself. So I'm going to call out the drug court people and get them out there and start passing out flyers, because it's getting crunch time. We need to really have a successful event, because Mike Feldbauer, who's the chairman of the board, puts a lot of work and effort into this, and it's we should definitely be doing the right thing and making this thing a great event. Plus, we save lives. It's that simple, and we help people, and so come on out.
Yeah, Mike doing the fine job. It's definitely a worthy cause. We'll be out there. I don't know if I'm going to hit it anywhere near, or anybody for that matter, 375 yards.
No, I get it about 275.
About 275?
That's really if I hit it on the screws. But 375. We got a long drive guy that's going to hit it 400.
Yeah. Young collected $4.5 million with that win yesterday.
The purses are so incredible. You know what the purse is for the Masters coming up? 18 million to the winner.
18 million.
Wow.
Crazy money.
I know. I wish I would have been better at golf.
When I heard about that, $4.5 million winning a golf tournament. Remember Nolan Ryan back in 1979? He really started this whole thing with $1 million contracts when he signed with the Astros for $4.5 million over 4 years. And ever since, the world of baseball hasn't been the same. Everyone wants $1 more.
Two Japanese players for the Dodgers signed for $1 billion a day apart. $1 billion.
Hey, one final note. I got to say it. Kevin Hart, the comedian.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Oh, mine too.
I think you like Karaoke Courtney. If he's okay with Karaoke Courtney.
Yeah.
He's good.
But Kevin Hart's son, Hendrix, is now going to be running track at the University of Tennessee. Tennessee Volunteers. track star, possibly.
Really?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is so small that you think his son would have little legs.
I know.
Sorry, Courtney.
He should be hanging out with Ken Rosenthal and Trevor Scales.
And Courtney.
And
Karaoke Courtney.
Yeah, all of us, for that matter.
They'll all
Short
sing
game.
it. What's that?
Short game.
It's like golf. You have a good short game.
But coming in at, I think, 5'7", 5'8", it's Hendrix Hart. And Kevin says that his son towers over him.
That's
Boy,
so
that tells
funny.
you something
Yeah,
right there.
What do we got time left? I think we're winding down 0. All right. Well,
Oh,
thanks. Go
get
ahead.
into victory formation then.
That's it. Take a knee.
Yeah, take a knee or two.
See everybody Thursday.
Yeah, we'll look forward to it.
Thanks, brother.
Thank
Have
you.
Karaoke.
Have a good one.
You too.
We want to give a big shout out to the U.S. News and Entertainment Network for producing this show. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date.